Good morning, welcome to Furry and Spoilt. I want to talk to you today about why are so many dogs allergic to everything. And I actually want your help with this because I don't have the answer to this. So I'm studying to be a nutritionist and it hasn't come up in there yet, but I am still at the early stages of it. So I don't know if it will come up as part of my training, but it hasn't come up yet. And I just want to get your opinion on it, and your experience on it. So I'm contacted a lot by a lot of you, because I do have a real deep understanding of dog nutrition. I've lived it with my little Albert here, and that's mainly to do with hot spots and itchy skin. But I am being contacted more and more by you saying that your dog's allergic to this and that and this and that, and it's just this great big long list of foods that your dogs are allergic to. And I understand grains and cereals and soy and all of that. Dogs, almost should be allergic to that because it's not natural for them to eat it. But I'm talking about dogs who are allergic to like all the meats and stuff like that. And I just don't understand why. I don't understand why it's happening because it's just so unnatural. Like, a dog should never be allergic to eating meats. It just, don't understand what's going wrong. And in the beginning, it was like the odd one, the odd one of you, one or two of you were contacting me about this. And, I just thought that's really odd. I wonder why. But now I'm getting contacted a lot. And then the other day, well, a couple of weeks ago now, one of you contacted me. Hello, if you're watching this, and said that your dog was allergic to all protein, and I just didn't understand how a dog could even live if they were allergic to all protein. But isn't that like us being allergic to water? You just have to have it. Dogs have to have protein, and in that case, I didn't have a clue how to help, and so I contacted some people, very, very, really incredibly experienced dog owners, and they were the same. They were just thrown on it. They were like, I've never ever heard of a dog being allergic to all protein, and and they actually have then gone on to ask other people, and we're still trying to find a solution for it. And I mean, these people that I'm getting in contact with are like, I think I'm an incredibly experienced dog owners. They're like even more experienced, and they've never heard of it. And I don't know. I just don't know what's happening. So can you please contact me if you have got a dog who is allergic to, well, what is coming across as like everything. Like, they're allergic to all the meats, they're allergic to salmon, the fish. And I know some foods like white fish and beef do trigger hotspots. And I know with my little Albert here, those two foods definitely do. But there are dogs who are allergic to everything, and they're really struggling. And it just seems to me like it's a new thing. So I've been running Fairy and Sport for 2 years now, and then for like 20 years before that, I was really into, I've really been into dog nutrition. Really, always been about dogs. But it seems to me like it's just getting more and more, like more and more. I'm being asked about dogs that have just, a lot of them have, you've taken them to the vets and they've had tests and all of that, and they've given you the list, and they're just allergic to everything. And I don't understand why. What is happening to the dogs? Is it bad breeding? Is it bad breeding? I don't know. Luckily, all of my dogs are okay. They haven't got allergies to anything. Obviously, I'm not giving them grains or wheats or anything like that. They're home cooked food, and it's very much, meat and veg with the supplements that they need as well. But and apart from the foods, like I said, the white fish and the beef, which do make, they definitely do make, they give hot spots in Albert, no question about that. But none of my dogs are allergic to anything, and I don't understand what's happening. So if your dog is one of these dogs that's allergic to everything, could you please put your little, put your experience into comments? And do you have a reason why? Has anybody given you a reason why? Now, I did hear one opinion on this, and I've no idea if it's right or wrong, but they said that if a dog is only ever fed one source of protein, so let's say, I don't know, chicken, if they're only ever fed a dog food that has got chicken in it, that's all they're ever fed, they can build up an intolerance to that, because dog systems are made where they should be eating a variety of stuff. I don't know if that is it. Is that it? If your dog has now got intolerance to everything, before were they just fed one kind of food? But I don't know if that's the cause. I don't know. I really don't know. And I want to find this out and get to the bottom of it, so that when people contact me, I'm able to help. But also, I just want to know. And like I said, it might come up in my nutritional training, but it hasn't come up yet. And I'm just really interested to, as part of, dog nutrition, just to understand it. So could you please let me know if your dog's got it, what you're feeding them, and if that's working and got you around the problem. Something that I'm hearing which makes me quiver is that you go into the vet and then the vets are putting you on special prescription food. And when I've looked into the composition of that prescription food, it's just full of fillers. It's just absolutely shockingly, terribly bad for dogs. And that annoys me, because we all know that vets work from commission with the pet food. I've had vets tell me that the representatives come in from the dog food companies, and they are paid a commission to provide them with that food. We also know, and vets have told me this many, many times, that they do not have any training on nutrition. And you can see that. And so the dog foods that they're recommending for these poor dogs is just shocking. They never mention, well, what about get to home cooked food, just basic, a selection of meats, a selection of vegetables, add some either eggshell or some calcium powder. So please, would you help me with this, so that I can help other people, so that I can learn, as a nutritionist, I can learn, because it seems to me that this is a new thing. Maybe it's not a new thing, but it's right now I'm getting contacted lots by people whose dogs are just allergic to everything. But when that lady contacted me and said her dog was allergic to all protein, I just that it was just too much. I was just like, I don't mean too much for me. You can always ask me anything. Nothing is too much for me. You can help me. You can always ask me. But I mean, I was like, okay, this is not normal. What's happening? Why are our dogs in this situation? So I'd really appreciate your opinion on this. And even if your dog isn't allergic to everything, but you've got an opinion on why dogs are like it, because I'm assuming they're not born like it, I'm assuming. Anyway, if you could really please just give me your opinion on it, I would really appreciate it in the comments. Thanks very much. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.